I was trying to get ready, so hopefully somebody will come in here and let me know if they can hear me or no, because I got stuff to do. Let me see what the weather is. It's 62. Woohoo! As you can see, no coats on me, even though I do got my little hoodie, and I'm gonna get this little air off of my neck. Hey YouTube, I am here for my regularly scheduled program, even though I'm a little late. I can't even see what time it is right now, but I'm about to get it done. And what's going on is I got another green stalk, and I'm excited about it. Yes, I am, and I'm ready to get this party on the road. So, ooh, I see some stuff has succumbed to the cold out here, and I'll probably go over that later. But right now, I'm thinking I might need to grab me a sweater. So hang on one good time, and I'll be right back. And while I'm gone, I can spin y'all around and let y'all get a view, because I need some on my arms. I'm still a little chilly, even though it's in the 6 days. And I'll be right back. And hopefully I can find something real quick. Yep. And grab my day one, everyday one, I should say. And I should be good to go. Oh, I forgot to do my little intro and check the chat, because it's been a minute and I just been talking. Yay! Good morning, guys. Desire for me. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Foraging and farming. Foraging at the, well, you know who you are, Hermit House. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. I call you Hermit House so much I can't even get your first part of your name right. Please forgive me. But I'm getting my stuff together out here so I can get my green stalk. I got another one. Yes, I did, because I want to plant strawberries, and I see some stuff has to come over there to the cold. But I forgot to do my little intro. I just came on here talking, and welcome, gardening comrades. I am GMama Growz Hard in the Garden. Thank you for scrolling through, and I would appreciate your support of my channel by clicking that like button. And Team Replay, you rock. I truly appreciate your time scrolling through. I forgot to say that the last time, so I wanted to make sure I got it in the beginning this time. Now, let's get back on to what we got to grow over here. So, let me see, where's my strawberries? Are over there. They're soaking. It ain't been that long, so I got time to get my soil and everything together. I got my amendments over here that I'm going to put into my soil, and yeah, let's grow. Let me check this chat right quick. Scrolling in the chat. Scrolling. Got one for your strawberries. Yes, I have 3 green stars full of strawberries. Ooh, I bet that is beautiful, guys. Desire for me. I can't wait to grow like that. But I only got this much space, so we're going to be squeezing this in. But what's going to happen is going to take, this used to be my old strawberry tower right here. And it got, hold on, let me grab this so I can move around. This was my old strawberry tower right here. And it got hit by an icicle over the winter time, and pretty much it shredded it to smithereens. So I was just waiting for it to warm up to see if I got any strawberries to return. And I did get a couple, and they struggling a little bit that came back. So I'm gonna take those out of here and put them in my new one. This one I grew in my indoors hydroponics from seed. This is a alpine strawberry, and they are delicious. And besides the roots, bare roots that I just got, I got this one from, I can't remember where I was at, but it was cheap. I think it was about $5 for one little. So I said, okay, I got you. And yeah, that's what it's doing right now. So whatever kind of strawberry that is, that's going over there. And I'll be able to empty this out finally. Scrolling in the chat, BWE57. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Good morning, just popping in. Pepper 101, thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Monica and Drum, thank you for scrolling through. Good morning. I appreciate your time. I'm getting set up so I can get this planter up. And what I'm going to do first is mix up some soil and move this out of the way. Maybe somewhere. Okay. And actually, it might be better if I mix the soil on the tarp because there's more. No, scratch that. I'm gonna keep doing it like I've been doing it. Mix it in the bucket, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So I don't even need this part right now. I don't have anywhere to put anything, so you can sit over here. And that's going to be the last one in case I run out of soil again. So what had happened was I have a 5-tier original greenstalk. And I didn't have enough soil to make it 5 tiers. So I left it 4 tiers. And for this little sale that they had a 3-tier. And I was like, hey, I could just take one of those tiers off of there and put it on here. And here we are. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have 2 4-tier green stalks. And this is my second one. I wanted to keep it with the basket thing because the first one was pink one. Thank you, sis, growing with Hudson, introducing me to this vertical tower life because it is awesome. Yes, it is. And what I'm about to do is first mix up the soil. I don't know why I'll put that over there first. Matter of fact, let me do some adjusting because these cats be tipping up here. And I have to have my face pointed towards the front so I can see them when they coming, hopefully. Scrolling in the chat. Good morning. Everybody is speaking. Hands in the dirt. Thank you for scrolling through. Janet Potter, good morning. Thank you for scrolling through. Mike, Chaotic Gardening, thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate y'all time. I am getting set up to mix up some soil for my new green stalk that I just purchased to make it into a strawberry tower. Oh yeah, and one more thing that I want to let me spin around so I can say this to my face. But what I want to start doing is when the moderators, that's what I am on everybody else's channel. Over here, I have comrades because they're interested in seeing what I'm doing. So, comrades in blue, once you enter, can you please drop the link to your channel if you know how? And if not, can somebody in blue, one of my gardening comrades, please assist another comrade in blue with dropping their link. Thank you kindly. I would truly appreciate that. Let's get back into this. So, once again, comrades in blue, once you enter, please drop the link to your channel. It would be greatly appreciated. And tell a comrade to tell a comrade to tell a comrade. So the first thing that I'm going to do is grab my gloves and my soil, and I want to mix the heaviest soil first, which will be this ocean forest. My scissors is out, my snips, I should say. I need to keep them when I can see them. But the ocean forest is a heavier potting soil than the Fox Farm, or than the Happy Frog. Both of them are Fox Farm. I don't know where that came from. So what I'm gonna do is use less of, and I might run out of soil again because each one takes 1 cubic feet, and I have 2, 3.5. 1, 2, 3, so I'll get 3.5, which is okay because, yeah, I ain't got to do it all today. So I'm going to take a half of this, and I did not bring another bucket to measure. Nothing. That's unfortunate. I'm looking for something that I can use. That's going to be a long time. Did I even bring my... I did. Y'all, I got a whole bucket that I usually use. So I'm going to have to use something else. Because unfortunately, I like to calculate what I be doing. And in order for me to calculate, I need something to measure with. As in parts of this and parts of that. And yeah, I can eyeball it, but why? Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have levelers in my bucket, so I might not even need that. Or should I say lines in my bucket? And I know that this bucket holds about 3 gallons of soil, maybe. Yeah, I guess I will be winging it. Kind of, sort of. Okay. So that's half of the ocean forest. And I gotta break it up because it's chunky. It's been sitting in the bag for a while, but it easily breaks and fluffs, as you can see. And what I'm going to do is add some more perlite to the mix because that's just what I do. After I bust up these chunks, and I probably should be, let me see what y'all can see, if y'all can see, because I can bring y'all in better. But I can't touch my phone with my gloves on. But like I said, all I'm doing is breaking up this soil, making sure there ain't no clumps. And this is the heaviest part of the mixture. And I will be adding more perlite, to which I'm going to add that right now. And then we're going to mix this up real good. And this is where it gets tricky because I like to moisten my soil before I actually plant in it or put it in the pot, so I can make sure that there is enough, because once you wet the soil, it will expand and then it'll shrink down. But I've never grown in a green stalk, and from what I'm seeing, the soil will remain fluffy. So I don't have to do that. I can go ahead and wait until I plant in the soil to actually uh, moisten it more, if you will. Now I'm grabbing this happy frog. Woo! And apparently it's a little damp because it's heavy. Yes, it is. Okay. My fault. Let me check the chat again because I just walked right on by real quick. Scrolling in the chat. Uh-oh, y'all. It does. Good grief. If I missed y'all, my fault. Good morning, and Entrepreneurial Diary, Shamika. Thank you for scrolling through. Farmer Chaz, thank you for scrolling through. Good morning, the Nichols 13. Thank you for scrolling through. Mia's Lifestyle, thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Scrolling in the chat, I hope I ain't missing nothing. Oh, what you say, Foraging? Is it still dark? Oh, it's still dark there? Dang it, Foraging. That's unfortunate. I know what you're going through, because I'll be looking out the window like, is it light yet? Is it light yet? Oh my goodness. How long is it going to take? It's coming. It's coming, because I'm excited now because I can actually see at 7 o'clock in the morning out here. Triple G, best of Bowtie Life. Thank you for scrolling through. Triple G greetings, global gardeners from the Emerald Coast of Florida in the heart of Old Destin, where the highs in the mid-upper 70s. Dry stretch persists, irrigation running. All right, I wish I had some irrigation out here. But I'm cool because watering calms me. So, and I can see what's going on as I'm out here watering. So I don't mind. And yeah, it is going to be particularly dry. So I'm already set in my mind to get my watering game up. And I just hope I can keep up with what I got going on. I'm not expecting to have a lot going on, but hey, once the season gets growing real good, just like that berry, I didn't expect that black goji berry to pull through, but it has. So now I'm going to have a plant party for it. And this is the Happy Frog, which is a lighter mix, but it's more wetter because they've been out here getting wet. I left them out in the rain. But anywho, here we are. I knew I was going to be using them. Matter of fact, I'm going to have to, because I ain't trying to hurt myself. Just grab my ship. Because I'm too old for that, honey. And, yeah, that's going to take some time, but my apologies, y'all. Grab some coffee or tea or whatever y'all have. Oh, this is going to work out good because of the fact that this is more wet than that ocean forest. So by me mixing it before I put it in, it's all going to be the same consistency. And the lighter version is going to work its way through the heavier version. At least in my mind, that's how it's going to work. I don't know if it's going to work like that for real, but this is what I'm doing because this is all I can do. Is try my best to get this mixed together. And I'm wondering if one bucket will fill, maybe 2 buckets is looking like, because those planter pockets are pretty deep. And I'm going to stop right there and add some more perlite, because this is very heavy. Oh my goodness, come on now, work with me. Ah! Yeah, I don't got that type of time to do. Honey, it's just... Okay, be careful, girl. This stuff is light. And I'm just a slant it. Okay, there we go. Twist and pulling. There we go. Uh-oh. You say you need some more perlite, girl? Okay, well, let's get you in here first. Oh, that's good enough. Okay, so I want to say that's about a good mixture. And I'm just going to fill up. Now I'm wondering where can I put it until I get it done, because, well, I can just stack them up until, yeah, I get done. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and fill it up with soil mix I just mixed. And yeah, I'm gonna need another one. Matter of fact, I might need about 2 at all. Okay, so now I know what I'm working with. And since I got more of this heavy on the bottom, and break up the chunks. And I gotta move a little faster because I see my roots over there. Yeah, they hydrated and they ready to be planted. And I need a bigger scoop than this, but hey, I'm cool with it. As they say, I'm outside. I got time today. And I am happy to finally be able to come out here. Because I've been looking at my garden camera, just watching, experimenting, and a couple of my experiments have failed. But I'm not concerned because I got more seeds. So I'm going to continue to grow. But I'm excited to see a lot of the things come back that I thought were gone, that they are not. They were just sleeping longer than what I was looking for them to sleep. Where everybody else, matter of fact, my lilies are just now poking through. I ain't seen my daffodils or my muscari yet. But I'm just really uncovering everything, so now that everything is uncovered, I'm sure they'll be poking up. Uh-oh. Lord. Yeah, we need two hands for that, don't we? My mind's telling me. uh, whew. I say two got it on up there. Really nice. So, now that I got it this high with the mix, I'm going to put the lighter soil on the top until it comes up to that line on the greenstalk planter, because there's a line that is for a soil, you know, feel here. And I'm putting the lighter soil on the top with some amendments that I have already pre-made. Well, I ain't make them, but I mixed them up before I came out here. Sound like folks is waking up. And sorry for all of this, but y'all, I can't pick up that bag. It's too heavy. And the way my body is aged, it done already said don't even try it. So I'ma listen. Add some perlite to this. And I'm gonna check the chat after this fill up. If you have not clicked that thumbs up or down to let YouTube know how you feel, please do. It helps support the channel. Thank you kindly. And this is the last. And I might not even need all of it. I guess not. So, that was 3 buckets, I think. And I need a back break. Woo! I ain't got no stool out here. So I'm just gonna stand up for a few minutes and scroll through the chat. Here I come, y'all. Cause that was some work. Hide in the yard. That's what I need to change it to. But I think that might be somebody else's name already. Woo! Scrolling in the chat. It's a limited edition blackberry color of some kind. Yeah, that was that blackberry. I actually wanted a razzleberry, which is almost similar to this, and it was sold out. I said, dang it, let me get that one then. But in all actuality, I wouldn't have cared what color it was. If it was the last one, I'd be like, yeah, I need one of them, and I need one now. So that's what had happened with that. I wanted another green stalk, but I needed to learn Yes, that's what I say, Farmer Chaz. I gotta learn how to grow in these things because I grow in nothing but containers, and every container grows differently. So, this is my first season with greenstalk, and I'm happy. And yeah, it's gonna be different. So, I'm figuring it out. Miss Shirley, OG Gardner, thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Rosie's room. What GMama doing in her garden? Working on my greenstalk planters. Y'all, I'm skipping because, yeah. I gotta read and scroll. Learning how to grow is not a prerequisite for Mrs. Bowtie. She keeps throwing in more greens. That is awesome because just from growing in these things already, I'm saying they're pretty awesome myself. And they're cold tolerant too. Like I can keep it up during the winter time. I just gotta move it to the side and protect it. Yeah, so that's an even bonus. Cause this little, yeah, that little stacker took a hit with an icicle and it was a wrap. But at least it taught me where I should not put my stackable planter. So yeah, that was a lesson also. Lil G, Miss T with the T, good morning. Thank you for scrolling through. Put some pressure on that like button, family. Thank you, Miss Shirley OG. K Renee's Garden, thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Niecy and her, hey, good morning. Niecy the Garden Rookie, thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. If I miss anybody, I'm sorry. The sun is shining. Oh, let me show y'all my little setup over here. Because did I start this rice last week on live? I think I did. But I started some rice and I wanted to protect it from the rain and the birds. So I put a mesh top on it and then I covered it with an umbrella to keep the rain off. And it's been working pretty good so far. And I only had to water it one time. Like, yeah. And I was thinking about squeezing it up underneath that Easy Cube planter over there. That way I can take down that umbrella. I was just thinking that because I was looking at it. But anywho, back to this. Let me scroll in the chat one more good time. If I was to get one, I want a pink or a yellow. Yeah, those yellows are pretty. Shoot umbrella. Thank you. That's a shade umbrella for plants. I got that idea from Miss K Renee's Garden. She has shade umbrellas in her garden. And I was like, yeah, I can use those because putting up that big shade cloth, oh my goodness. Yeah, that was a challenge. But those, stick them up, pop them up, and bang. So I got one down. And I think I'm going to go ahead and leave it until I'm ready to plant, because I would rather have my planters already stacked before I plant for positioning, because like I said, I have never grown in one of these. And looking at these reservoirs right here, I did notice that they are with the divots going down and then there are holes. So I just match them with the flowers. That way I know that it's draining inside of the pocket and not between the pocket, if that makes any sense. But yeah, have them pointed towards the pockets and not in the middle, because ain't nothing in the middle. So that's one down. Let me get to mixing for another one and hurry up because my roots is over here soaking real good. Matter of fact, I probably should go ahead and dry those out until, no, I can just move a little faster. That's what I can do. Dang it, I left the doggone. Oh well. Like I said, I'm gonna leave it in one spot until I get done. Because I can always unstack them and move them again. Because it's just that, ooh, I ain't even mixed the soil. I'm talking too much. Oh, I forgot to mix my amendments in my soil, didn't I? Yes, I did. And you do not have to put amendments in your soil. I do. Simply because I don't know how long my soil been sitting. And I do not put, I use more soil conditioners versus fertilizer. There is a difference. And I don't see my doggone shovel, y'all. That's insane, because I know I was just using it. Oh, it's inside the doggone bag. Ah. But my amendments, I got to make them stretch through these tiers, are vermiculite, neem seed meal, azomite, rock dust, vermicompost. I forgot Oreo poop. Well, I ain't tripping. It'll get on there. Matter of fact, I'm going to use that for the mulch. Yeah, so that's what all my amendments are that I'm mixing up here. Mostly soil conditioners. And I've also changed my mix that I use for planting my roots, to which there's a difference with that also. Because you want to, well, I keep saying you, I ain't meaning you. I want to stimulate my root activity. Therefore, I want to make them stronger with introducing them into the soil versus just taking them straight out of the pack and planting them in the soil. That's just me. And the difference is I'm going to mix this in like really deep. And then I'm going to plant in the holes with something different, to which I'll explain that as I go. And this is the water line, actually, where this is going. And then, like I said, when I plant inside of the pockets, I'll use a different root stimulator, if you will. It's not necessary, but I always do because I like to encourage my roots to grow. My first formula that I concocted was called my ace in the hole, which was before I planted in my pots, inside of the hole I would add aloe vera, comfrey, and Epsom salt, which is my ace. A is aloe vera, C is comfrey, and E is Epsom salt, before I planted my plants. Now that I have been growing for a while and learning how to grow differently, I'm looking for it. Oh, it's in my pocket. I use a different concoction, and I call it Myco Frass because that's exactly what it is. And what I do is I mix mycorrhizae and insect frass, my fault, and I sprinkle it around onto the roots just as I would have used my ace in a hole. So RIP to the ace in the hole. Hello, Myco Fast. Let's grow. Let me check the chat again real quick. Scrolling in the chat. Pescatarian Gardener here. Good morning. Thank you for scrolling through. I truly appreciate your time. I heard someone say the watering disc has a click sound when it goes in, right? Is that right? That's unfortunate because by the time I get through mulching it, that sucker is not gonna click. But there is no, I don't understand how that's gonna happen. And I don't recall a click on my first one because I know that sucker was up kind of high, and I was wondering if it was even gonna drain, but I don't think that has anything to. No clicking. As long as it's positioned over the hole so the water can drain in, it's gonna flow. That's just from hands-on experience, and I don't know. Maybe there could be a click and I'm just not pushing it hard enough because I'm a weakling. Pretty Girl Garden, thank you for scrolling through. Kanisha Glover, thank you for scrolling through. Smash that like button. Thank you. If you have not clicked that thumbs up or down to let YouTube know how you feel, please do. It helps support the channel. Thank you kindly. Hey, Tigzay, thank you for scrolling through. You're a brilliant mad gardener. Thank you, Miss Shirley. Oh, gee. I just do what I can do for my plants because I like to eat. That's what I like to do. Let me get this out of the way and grab some more soil. And time keep on ticking. If you're old enough to know, you know. So once again with the heavy soil on the bottom. And I may even make it. Uh-oh, see, that's why I put tops on stuff, because I be knocking stuff over. It'll be on the ground. Like, how I'm gonna get that? That's my money I'm looking at. Therefore, I'll put a top on it. And I ain't got my gloves on, but here we are. Didn't check the angle of the camera because I am not a camera professional. This is a weedy pop-up where I pop up in my garden, turn on my camera, and show y'all what I got growing on. Therefore, the angles may not be the best view, but you'll know what's growing on because you can see, hopefully, a little bit. And I forgot to put my prayer light, so I'm gonna have to put some extra. And keep this so I can see it. That bag is getting no lighter. It does not feel like it. And woo, I can take my hoodie off now because I feel the heat on the back of my neck. Which is a good thing. All right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, that's why I got my tarp down there. Oh, that's all I need all of that. Oh, I guess I could check. Oh, I am in the shed. That's good. And by me mixing it, is making sure that it stays light and fluffy. Yeah. Ugh, ugh. I need to put my gloves on. So before I do that, let me scroll in the chat real quick. What are you planning this morning? G-Bubba, what's my plate? Everybody have a good day. Everybody have a good day. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. I am doing a new green stalk planter, planting my strawberries. And, woo, it's a big old bee up here, y'all. There's my beef and onion plant. I'm going to try and zoom in if I can. Oh, no, it won't let me touch the string. Hang on one time. It's got new growth on the top. Uh-oh, I done twisted. Okay, wait a minute. It's got new growth on the top and new growth down there. And a whole nother sapling is coming up. Like, what? How's it gonna fit in there? But I'm sure it'll work itself out. Scrolling in the chat again. Auntie's backyard. Thank you for scrolling through. Have an awesome day, Mike. I appreciate your time. You have a good morning, too. Okay, hands in the dirt. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. I'm just stretching the tripod back out again. And I'm thinking, oh, I still got a couple of more times to get this soil into this planter. Well, I done laid my glove down somewhere. Oh, it's in the pot. So I had a lot of experiments that I really wanted to see. One of them was my hibiscuses, to which I don't know what's going on because they done died back again because of this weather. Like, it was just 31 last night. Yeah, 31 cold. My little banana pup took some damage because I brought it out here too. Yes, I did. But anywho, it's still standing up green. But I'm just saying, I don't know about my hibiscus and I don't want to dig around in there for the root. So I'm just going to wait on it. I'm going to give it about 30 more days. Because now the weather is warming up into the 50s. We'll be into the 70s today, possibly. Allegedly, that's what the weatherman said. So hopefully, since the weather is going up, maybe these plants will start coming out of their dormancy and wake up. And I may make it. If I don't, then I'm going to have a decision to make as whether to get the ocean forest or the happy frog. I'm thinking because strawberries like a little more fertilizer than maybe the ocean forest. Yeah. Okay. Once I get this mixed through, this will be number 2. Did I use 2 or 3 buckets for one planter? That's bad. Oh, so it was 3, huh? Okay. Sun coming out. I usually try to be done before the sun come up. But here we are. And I'm happy to be here. Finally, I can come outside and play in my planters. That's what I can do. And the top layer of the happy frog is in here. Woo, my back. Let me scroll in the chair real quick. Scrolling in the chat. Okay, going back to the bushes. Okay, Tigsy, thank you for scrolling through. Farmer Chaz, thank you for scrolling through. Y'all handle y'all hookups. Joy of the gardening home. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. I am finishing up my second tier of my strawberry greenstalk before I get my strawberries in here. I'm going to put another layer of the happy frog in here. Oh, did I mix? Yeah, I need to mix it because it's clumpy. And this is what I'm planting. As a matter of fact, let me put my amendments in the middle while I'm here. I think I am going to have enough to fill them up. Question is, am I going to have enough mulch? Okay, let me bust this up and fluff it up, and I should be good. Uh-oh, I'm out of perlite. That's alright. I ain't out. I'm just out here. And dang, I really need to hurry up because I think it's been about an hour already. And I did not intend on leaving my roots soaking that long. But I think I only got one more planter to fill. Actually, I got two, but I'm gonna make sure I at least get that one. And you need some more soil? What the world? That is unfortunate. But here we are. And luckily, I guess my eyeballing was off. But that's okay. It's easily correctable. For now. Which always bending over. And I think that's about all I can do with you. Woo! Back break. Because my back is aching. We gotta give it a break, baby. I gotta beat this sign. Scrolling in the chat, scrolling in. Oh, I can't even read it with the sun in my eye. Okay, I think I seen that. Scrolling in the chat. Be right back. Gotta get the chickens out. Okay, Kanisha Glover, thank you for scrolling through. Lynn's Life Lessons, thank you for scrolling through. Happy Wednesday. Casey's Cozy Corner, thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. I am just filling up my new greenstalk planter here and taking a back break because, yeah, I got 2 done. And I got 2 more to do right here. But I'm thinking maybe just one. And take one of those down, maybe. And that's looking bad right there. I'm going to have to go on and cut that off. I'm going to walk right up to it because I see it right here. But when it dropped down to 31 degrees, took out my sweet potato vine. But I ain't here to grow vines. I'm here for them good roots. And it's looking like they still good because yeah, this my sweet potato vine that I grew in the house as a house plant, so I know them roots is good, and I'ma wait. So I ain't concerned with that right there. I just saw it and was like, wow, sweet potato vine did not last that little temperature dip, and it was only overnight. Gotta take those back breaks. Yes, indeed, because my back is not what it used to be. And I will listen to it when it say take a break, girl. I'm taking a break because I ain't got that type of time to do. Good morning, everybody. Green stalks are great. Good morning, Miss J.K. Gardner. Thank you for scrolling through. Vertical grain changer. Yes, indeed. I totally agree. What do you grow? I grow a lot of vegetables and fruits and herbs and things of that nature. And this is actually a weed pot where I grow my own dandelions and thyme and plantain and yeah, grow my own weeds in a pot. Where are you located? I am in Zone 6A, Ohio. Now I gotta find someplace else to put this pot or a planter because it's ready. I can actually put it on top of this planter already because it's just going to be holding up a spot until I get done with the rest of it. Okay, that's just sitting there. I know it ain't right, and I ain't trying to get it right now. I just want to get it up out the way so I can continue on with the next planter because I got a small space and I got to try to work around everything that I can work around. And I got to grab some more perlite because I ran out of my stash and I blocked the door. I'm gonna make it quick because I put it right at the door. I knew this was gonna happen. And I probably should grab that sprayer because it's bigger than the one that I got out there. Yep, let me get this. Uh-oh, be careful, girl. Let me check the chat again before I put my glove back on. Scrolling in the chat. My back said, don't even think about it. That part. And listen, ain't nobody got time to be stressed out talking about I was out here in my garden, then I ain't. No, Take a break. Take a break. That's the point in pain. You gonna learn today. I just set Miss Bowtie off to work, but saw your green stalk. You was excited. Ah, thank you, Mr. Bowtie. That's what's up. Let me grab some more of this because I got mixing to do still. I'm talking and my roots is soaking because I got me some new bare roots so I can start a new lineage. Did I even, what was I was trying to say? It wasn't that. But anywho, so I could start a new, I don't know what to call it now that I done messed the word up. Refresh a strawberry tower. I'm going to start all over with new bare root plants because they have generation that they go through, if you will. So I'm going to start out the new generation with bare roots. That way I can keep track of them better throughout the seasons, because the older strawberries get, the less they produce, allegedly. So in order for me to ensure that I get production of my berries, I'm just gonna know when I planted them. So I'll be writing it in my journal when I started my bare roots. And then I'll probably take suckers off of some, because I have more of, I actually want more alpine berries, because they don't send out runners and they are much more sweeter in my opinion, because that's just what I like. I like alpine berries. So I got one, and one of them didn't make it, but that's okay, because I got more seeds for it and I got time to wait. Because I enjoy berries that much. And it takes them a long time to germinate. Yes, it does. A lot of people don't believe in waiting over 20 something days for seeds, but when you want the best of what you want to grow, I got time to wait for that seed to germinate. Uh-oh, y'all kids going to school, going to work. The strays is coming in the yard. And I'm thinking I do have enough. I guess I better check my battery on my phone too, because once that's gone, it's going to be a wrap and I ain't going to even know it. That's why you need to be able to see your time and your battery life and all that other good stuff. Why they got the whole screen blocked out? Like, what is this? Or should I say, what's that about? Woo! Oh Lord, that was a horrible view. Sorry y'all, but I am not a professional. I'm really working out here. Scrolling in the chat, scrolling in the chat. Renee Williams, good morning. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. What fertilizer do you use for your strawberries? That would depend on what I'm doing with my strawberries. And right now they are just coming out and poking out. So I'm using kelp, seaweed kelp right now for them. That matter of fact, that's what I have my roots soaking in, is some seaweed kelp water till I can get them into my planter. And then I will give them the same acid mix that I give my berries, my raspberries, my blueberries, and all those berries get the same type of mix, which is a water-soluble fertilizer also. I'm grabbing my other planter. Okay, well, let me get this view together, because I'm sure it can be better. There we go, because we just need to see what's going on inside of there. That's all we need to see. And one more time with this, and I'll be able to start planting and get my roots out of that water, because honey, they've been in there for a while. Oh, sorry, I'm all in the doggone. I'm just trying to make sure it ain't no clumps in my junk. We want to keep it fluffy. Okay. One more time with the bucket. And this probably would have been faster if I would have edited a vlog, but who got time to do that? This is much faster. Or should I say, it's straight and to the point. Well, actually, it's not. It's just what I'm doing while I'm out here right now. And I plan on being out here for a while. But I will not be toting around no camera while I'm out here doing it. Because that doggone camera slowed me down. Sorry, YouTube, I am not a professional. I need a camera crew if y'all want all of that to happen. That's why I say I vlog for entertainment. When I had time to entertain myself. Oh Lord, I done turned the bag upside down. No wonder it's so hard. And it's already heavy. There we go. Woo! Help me out, why don't you? You're smarter than the equipment. And stop slinging my soil on it. Girl, cut it out. Woo! I think I did pretty doggone good with that. 2 bags. And I'm getting my stuff all dirty. But that's okay, we outside. We need some more perlite in here because this kind of thick. There we go. I'm grabbing the other planter. Finish filling her up real good. Matter of fact, let me check the chat while I'm walking by. Woo! Oh, it's been over an hour. See how time be flying? The rain boots. Thank you. Rob in the garden. Thank you for scrolling through. Jesus is Lord. Good morning. Thank you for scrolling through. Gardening is therapy. Yes, indeed, Casey Cozy Corner. I truly agree with that. You need a little table or overturned bucket to sit those green stalks on. I ain't even thank you so much, Kanisha, because yeah, I sure do. I do got little plant stands out here that I can use. I don't know. I start working and just be like, oh my goodness. So yeah, I do need to start utilizing my junk and stop breaking my back. Just dropped my kids off. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. You are a professional. Oh no, I'm not a professional. I just out here enjoying what I grow. But thank you kindly. Bye everyone. See you in these YouTube. See you later, Niecy, the garden rookie. Thank you. And I'm almost done. Well, I'm lying because I ain't even got my roots out of the water yet. They still soaking. But I'm almost there. And I might as well keep going until I'm done because yeah, don't make no sense to stop and then start over when I can continue doing what I gotta do and be done. Because I still ain't ate yet. I've been out here working since the daylight, actually 6 something this morning. Then I said, oh my goodness, it's almost time for 7 o'clock. I can't believe it. Time be flying. So yeah, I wind up getting half of my stuff together for this live, and here we are. So I might as well finish it. That way, at least I know my berries will be out here. And I've been looking at people's strawberries. Oh my God, Unique's garden, just strawberries everywhere. I'm like, mine just not poking out of the soil. What the world? But hey, I'm happy to see them when they get here. That's all I can say. And I started some more from seed just because I was watching everybody and I was like, I am not going to buy no strawberries. I am not. So I'm still waiting on them to germinate. And I got to fill that up again. I think I might make it with that other layer over there. Oh, happy day. Well, it might only be halfway because looking at how much is in the bag and considering how much these planters hold, yeah, I might not fill up that planter. But at least I can get it started. Oh, I forgot to cook it. No worries. You're still crying for some more soil. What the world? Okay, I see y'all. Okay, wait here a minute. I'm almost to the top. I'm almost to the top. And time keep on ticking. And once again. Good grief. No, I know it ain't gonna be enough for that last planter. It ain't gonna even probably get a third of the bottom of the way. Cause I'm out of this. And soon to be out of that. Up. Can't believe that just flew in my face. Almost got in my mouth. Yikes. Okay, so that's good enough. That's what that is. Alright, let me check the chat again. Woo! Back break also. Cha. Scrolling in the chat. Have a blessed day, Nisi. Thank you, Jesus is the Lord. I use a tarp to sometimes sweeping every bit. You got that right, every bit, every crumb. I will come back and get these little dark spots also, because we need that in there. The best professionals truly enjoy their work. You are as professional as they come because you are getting great value. Yes, I am getting great value, and I'm learning a lot, Mr. Bowtie Life, because, wow, whew, this is work for real. That's why I added hard in the garden to the end of my name, because this is not easy. Monica, thank you for scrolling through. Hello, good morning. Mr. Sweet Time in here, thank you for scrolling through. I gotta check out some elevated beds with a lid. Hey, what? All these guys, what? I know you. Yeah, let me cut that out because I'll be going to Ollie's. I might just, but I ain't got nowhere for that. I'll just be looking. But I like Ollie's because you can find some good stuff cheap. For real, though. So let me take off one of these plants. I set this bee balm down here so I can start getting my strawberry roots together. I got bare roots, strawberries. I want to say they are all-star strawberries, I'm thinking. So that's what I'm starting out with. Eventually, they're going to change into a whole bunch of different varieties because, like I was saying, I have a bunch of other varieties over here that I don't even know the name of anymore, except for a couple. I'm looking for my alpine strawberries. I mean, not my, well, I keep calling that because I like alpine strawberries. But my pine berries, that's what I'm looking for because they had actually came out with the green like roots like this, but ooh, they've been in there too long. That is unfortunate. They had the green tops like this, but once that cold snap came through, let me get my stuff, it took them out. And how I know, because they always the first ones to come up. The pine berries are the white berries with the red seeds. So yeah, and I'm gonna have to stack, well, let me just go ahead and get these together. I don't got nothing to put them in, honey. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna figure it out because I'm thinking I can't use that. Okay, y'all, give me a minute. Give me a minute. I'm gonna have to use one of these. Yeah, to set my roots in because they getting too mushy. It's been over an hour. But what I'm going to do is come through and cut off all the brown bits and the hard pieces that are not going to be beneficial to my strawberry. Those mushy parts and things. Black leaves. Because I probably did that from leaving them in there too long. But as long as this crown is okay, I'm good to grow. And I also trim back my roots because this is what I do. They are well hydrated enough that they will be able to take it. And this is what I will be planting. And I'm going to set them over here until I get them separated and cleaned. And I wish I had hyperlapse, but I don't. So this is what I got to do until I'm finished. And right before I plant them, I'm going to actually give them a treatment for their roots. And hopefully I didn't lose too many of them. I think I got like 15 bare roots, if I can recall. I don't know how many pockets. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pockets. 6, 12, one for each pocket. But no, I ain't using one. I'm gonna have to put 2 because that's just me. And they are looking pretty good. Happy about that. That I didn't take too long to get to them because it would have been worse. I would not want to see no brown brown roots indicate rot. And these are looking pretty doggone good. Fantabulous even. He's gonna have some strong runners. I guess I could have been counting them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 6. Seven. What is that? Okay, we gotta figure that out. So, that got to be it. Okay, there we go. This thing was growing. Wow. I almost couldn't tell where the crown was at. But I found it. Mm-hmm. And I think that's 7. Let me check the chat again. I'm trying to keep it moving. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh, my hands is wet. That's unfortunate. Once you water it, will need more soil. Yes, Miss Shirley. I'm gonna go check out some elevator. Oh, I seen all that. What's going on here? Life with Tasharia. Thank you for scrolling through. Gotta go my Uber. Okay, Miss Shirley OG. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Good morning, Kenneth Wilkerson. Thank you for scrolling through. Time is getting away from me fast. I'm trying to keep it moving. I'm almost done once I get these roots cleaned up. I think that's 8. This will be 9. Two. Or is it 11? Anyhow. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to concentrate. Not much of a conversationalist because, yeah. Cleaning up my bare root strawberries. Getting them ready to go in this planter. Trying to move fast because they've been soaking over an hour already. And they looking like they hanging in pretty good. So I want to make sure I get them in this planter while they're ready to grow. I did lose count, but that's alright. I'm just removing the pieces so I can figure out how many more plants I got left. It's looking like 2 or 3, to which this is awesome. It's a lot better than what I was seeing at the store. I don't know how many plants was in those pots, but strawberry roots for $20? Like, what? Are you serious? You can't be. But they were showing them. Sure enough, they out there selling strawberry roots for $20. Like, what? That is a lot of money, honey. But I guess if you get them, and once you get them, you ain't got to worry about getting them no more. So, yeah, I think I probably would have got them if I was out there. Just because of the value of them would be outweighing the price. And my bag, ugh, I need something higher. That may be the last one. Yep, that was the last one. Let me clean this out because I am going to continue to use this. Make sure my roots don't dry out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ha 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 ha. 15 bare root strawberries. Yeah, anyway. Let me check the chat again. And rest my back, y'all. Scrolling in the chat. That Gilbert girl, thank you for scrolling through. Good morning. Mr. Sweet Time, good morning. Did I speak to you? Thank you for scrolling through. Scrolling in the chat. I'm trying to get my strawberry bed going. So far, not looking good, but I had 20 Whopper bare roots. Oh, I've been hearing about them Whoppers. I do not have not one Whopper. But hopefully, these will turn out to be better because, I don't know. I really wanted to try the Whopper, but I wonder if it is flavorful. That would be the only thing. Just because it's big, does it have any flavor? Because I know these Alpine strawberries pack a delicious flavor profile, if you will. So now let me figure out where I can put my tier so I can get started. Move this stuff out of the way. I still got one more to put up, but I gotta get these and some soil real quick because they've been soaking for a while. And my melon still ain't came up yet. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe because of that cold snap. Okay, so I'm not moving. Let me think where I can put it. Probably over there would be the best place because I don't have the stand for it right now. So let me trade places with you. Bring you over here. Okay, so we're moving over here to this area, and I'm going to set them up so I can start loading my strawberries up. Those are some good looking roots. Thank you so much. Greetings, CP Family Farming. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. I am setting up my second green stalk, and I hope I do it right because this is my first time growing in a green stalk. And they have plenty, hear me now, they got plenty of videos on how to grow in a green stalk. This is my first season. Oh, I could have used that one on the bottom, but anywho, here we are. And yeah, I'm learning. And hopefully it works out well because I'm hearing great things about these green stalks. And I'm ready to get growing. Okay, hold on. Sorry, y'all. I gotta figure this out. Like, make sure these. Uh-oh. Okay, that ain't right. Okay, I always have problems with this port because I know it goes on to the. Why it don't click on? Okay, almost. Almost. Woo! I think it's on there. Good night. Now that was some work. That's what that was. Got me sweating. I gotta take off this, yeah, let me take this off because I'm sweating. And I can't keep on. Alrighty. Because that was hard work. And I hope all them clicks done clacked on there. I'm going to go through and check it before I get this third one up there. Let me adjust myself right fast before I hop out here. Scrolling in the chat. I found 20 whopper roots that come with 2 hanging grow bags. What? Dang, I would have got them too because I sure was wanting to try them whopper strawberries. I was like, I got to make sure these come through first because I don't want to be bringing no extras, but then I bought some doggone so I can start all over. I don't know. But I know I wanted to try them. I was just wondering how they taste also. And I'm going to put on this next layer. And hopefully it'll be easier because, wow. Okay, y'all, work with me now. It appears to be on. All right, woohoo! We made it. Golly. We made it. And I can't see for the sun, y'all. But I got 3 of them up. And I'm not sure about that 4th one. But I'm going to start on the bottom here. Okay, let me grab this and this. And possibly my gloves. Where did I put them? Oh, Lord. That's unfortunate. So I'm looking for my gloves, y'all, because I don't know where I put them at. And I'm about to get in this soil. Oh, there they go up underneath the doggone. Let me put this on. Wow. They were up under that last disc. And I'm going to start at the bottom, like I said, and work my way up because I might not even plant those last two. And it'll give me a chance to sit down on my stool while I get these in the soil. Okay, ew, that's wet. And let me grab my to sit on, cause okay, let me scroll in the chat real quick. And I can't see with the sun in my face. I missed the free shipping. Dang, I hate missing free shipping, man. But at the same time, you gotta pay shipping and handling in order to get it. Looking good, GMama. Thank you, Mr. Bowtie Life. I appreciate your time. And I sure will. I'm gonna be out here planting these good strawberries till I get her done. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do this first row right here, cause wow, time is flying. And what I'm gonna do is take my new concoction that I have, which is the myco roots, and I'm going to put it on to the roots before I put the strawberries into the pockets of planters. And hopefully I can see. That looks like a good spot. We can see the pot. I can't see, but it can see what's going on. And I'm thinking I'm gonna put one or two. Might as well start out with one, and then once they get the runners, I can put the runner into the same pot. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is make a little mound, if you will, in the center, or kinda, sorta. But anywho, just a little mound so I can get the root to sit on the top of that while I cover it with soil. And I'm gonna take my gloves off because they're gonna get wet and muddy. So I'd rather wash my hands with this. Take the root, I'm gonna spread it out. And then I'm gonna take my concoction of myco frass. I'm gonna hit the roots with the myco frass. And I'm going to drop it on top of the soil that I just mounded up and cover it. Okay, so I gotta grab some from back here because I need to get it underneath there. And ta-da. So I'm gonna fill the rest of this up with mulch. And once I get done, they're gonna be growing like this. Uh-oh. Like I have this mulched up over here. I'm gonna have this mulched up over here, and I'm gonna mulch up all of the pockets. So I don't want to be much longer with your time because this is going to take some time, and I am going to be here for a while. And I don't want to keep dusting off my hands to touch my phone. And this good phone is slowing me down. And I have a lot to get planted out here. So with that being said, I'm going to scroll in this chat one more good time. Scrolling in the chat, extra strawberry plants can always be justified. Yes, indeed, Kanisha Glover. I beg to differ. No such thing as extra. Too many when it comes to strawberry plants. Get to eating them. I'll eat them before they outgrow your space. Plenty of things can be done with strawberry plants. Mr. Sweet Time, $20. You sure can't beat that because I sure would have bought them. I add a pink lemonade, blueberry, lemongrass. My pink lemonade did not make it. That little sucker. As a matter of fact, look how bare. I mean, not a leaf and it's dry as a bone. There is no green coming from that. But I ain't tripping because I got this one right here. And it's still holding on to the flowers even after that cold snap. And then I got that one over there. So yeah, I'm good with the blueberries, hopefully. Maybe they'll be better next season because this is the first season. I actually only got sparse. Last season, only one side of one, and I'm thinking because of how I had them growing, because the same thing happened to that blueberry over there. Only one side got blooms. So I'm thinking it's about where I have them placed. But I'm finishing, or should I say, I'm rectifying that situation because now I'm figuring it out. Yes, purple. Yes, it was the closest thing to it, and I'm happy I caught it because it was like what they call a special edition. So it was the last of the last, and I got a 3 tier. And I'm gonna take one of these off of the 5 tier and bring it over here, so I'll have 2 4 tiers, and I'll be good to grow. This one is just toe up from the flow up, so we're gonna empty that out and put them strawberries over here too. But I've been talking a long time and my roots are still soaking and I gotta get them in this pot. So y'all, with that being said, let me scroll in the chat one more good time. I appreciate y'all scrolling through. Tan Replay, you made it this far. This is the end. I don't want to be long with your time because I'm really working out here and this phone is slowing me down. So I'll catch up with y'all in these YouTube streaks. Peace and love, my gardening comrades. Heal thyself. It can be done. I'm out. Have a productive day on purpose, y'all.